Intro for morphophonological derivation matrix. What is this one? What is behind me in my last video? What I made at this moment? What is this one in English? What can I do? What is this one or this? How you can tell me these words in real situation? If you learn, for example, one word, how you can use this word to generate another word, and this is this matrix. If you can learn it and use it in a real situation, that's mean in your sentences, between you do something with knife and you speak, but when you work and your English will be closed in your mind because these doors was closed and you can't open it because you learn only word by word, speak, run, how to say irregular verbs or anything. That's okay. You learned maybe 20 words daily, but why you don't use it and why you don't generate from this one word more words? And this is the morphophonological derivation matrix. This is so complicated. No. Forget for videos where was spoke about, for example, don't say this one and this one. But if you'd like to speak and someone told you, don't tell this word or don't use these words, okay, but what will be usable for you? Nothing. Because you believed in stupidity. That means try to rearrange, reorganize in your mind everything and take out to the trash every stupidity. Because this is not true. When you do something with strawberries and this one, you can't tell me in a real situation what is this one or this is what. And knife, when you overthink in your mind and you can't tell why is this one here, or ask or tell something in real situation, not after you overthinked. No. So what means morphophonological derivation matrix? When you learn one word, use this word in another situations. That means use this word in 21 situations. For example, because this is intro only, I will speak only how to do this one with every word. At first, or column in this table. First one is base word, base form of this word. For example, speak. Next one is affix, prefix, infix, suffix. That means affix position, which allows you to generate new word from this word what you learned. If you learn daily 20 words and you think this is usable for you, but you can tell absolutely simple anything from your life between your work, because this is so hard to ask, where can I put this one? Can I put together or not? Is this separated in Spain? How you can ask them, and not correctly with simple English. And why? Because you're overthinking everything. And you think, if I learn 20 words daily, I can use 20 words. No, because you never use these words. And I can ask you, if you learn one word, for example, for word, speak, why you don't use with another configurations to generate new words, which words you can use in the daily life. Because this is so hard? No, this is not so hard. I am not English teacher. I am not morphologist. I am methodologist. That means I see everything from zero at the end and what will be usable. I can create connections. And now go back to this morphophonological derivation matrix. What means? Go back for this example word. Speak. Base form is speak. Affix position. What happens with this affix type? What will be the grammar result? Verb, noun, adjective, for example. What will be the derived form? And try to practice this name too. Grammar, names, practice. Hear it again. Not derived form. Hear it and repeat it. This is so simple. For example, this word.
Derived form.
Derived form. Derived form. Repeat it again and again. Derived form. And now go back to this matrix. And last part is translation to your mother language. And never memorize these words. This is not to memorize. And now go back. We will work, because this is only intro, go back to derived form. Speak, speaker, speakable, unspeakable, misspeak, overspeak, respeak, speaking, spoken, speakingness. How to tell these in right pronunciation? I don't know, but I can use any software. For example,
Speakingness.
Speakingness. I heard it and I can tell you. This is so simple. Next one. Speech. Speechify. Speechless. Speakish. Speakism. Speak fast. Speak gate. Speakesque. How to tell que? I don't know, but I can hear it.
Speakesque.
Speakes. Again.
Speakesque.
Speakesque. Okay. Go to next one. Speak proof. Speakaholic. I don't know how to tell this word, but I can go back to this software. I can hear it.
Speakaholic.
Speakaholic. And after I heard it, I can tell you. Okay. And how to generate from these words, where base word was speak, simple sentences. More sentences, not only one sentence, a lot of sentences. This is only intro, this is not lesson, but I'd like to show you examples. For example, speak, this is base form. I can speak. I am a speaker in this video. My sentences are speakable. If I speak very fastly, maybe my English is unspeakable or unrepeatable. But go back to this example word speak. When I speak anything not with right method, that means my misspeak is there. In a lot of videos what I shoot for you, I overspeak this theme, which was the title of this video. I never respeak or respeak my sentences or my videos. I'm speaking at now. Yesterday I spoken something for my friend. When I were or with another sentence. This speech is so long again. My sentences are speakish. When I shoot for you long video, this one was my speak fast. When I watched in my TV any political scene, this one was in this studio speak gate. I told you only a few examples how to improvise sentences in real situation. You can see only word, base word, affix, prefix, infix, suffix. You can use it, you can change it. You can see the grammar result and what will be and what happens with words from this word. That means what will be the derived form. And the last part of my table is, or in your table, will be in your mother language, what means this generated word. That means for this speak, I generated 21 method to use. If you can use only 10 types of these words from one word, how much words you learned from today? You think I learned 20 words, 20 new words. But if you can tell me with simple English, work with your knife, what you can do with this one, this is vegetable or fruit, you don't know, because you must overthinking how to tell this one in English. But how? You think this is English when you overthinking mango. This is English word mango. I don't know. This is plate, big plate or small plate or strawberries. That means you actually learned these words? No. These words are not usable in your life. And this is the reason why I developed morphophonological derivation matrix. Maybe this is so complicated, but this is not so complicated. I showed you in this video with one word. You can generate only one types of word. But if you will use only 10 types of word from one word, your English will be better and better. And I can give for you a lot of lessons to show you in real situation, and you can try along with your bad English. Until you don't practice, you have only a lot of exams from your English is bad. What is English? English is improvisation in your daily life. You can ask something. Would you like to eat? What is this one? I don't know. Vegetable, fruit, or any straw. I don't know. How much second you missed when you overthink this one? Why you don't ask? Would you like eat this one? This is understandable? Yes. This is good? Yes. This is good. And this is enough. And when you can speak, you can work, you can eat, drink and eat and speak and tell something between you work something, and you begin to learn this word, speakingness, speechify, speechless, speakings, speakish, speakism, speak fast, speak gate, and you can use these words which was generated from one word. And you can regenerate all your words, what you learned. Your English will be richer The richest English begin at this moment. And this is the reason why I developed morphophonological derivation matrix. Because English is in your hand, is only one tool. And if you can use this tool with your hand, this language will be live. When you work something, you can speak, you can tell, you can ask, but until in your mind these languages are separated, English is so hard. I learn with teachers, okay, I like to fill out any forms because this is English. No, this is not English. This is any stupidity. Take it out from your mind to the trash because this is not true. Language is so simple. English is so simple. That means use it. This is the reason why on my YouTube channel is this header. English is so easy. Use it. Use it in your daily life. Maybe your English will be bad, but you can ask someone, can you eat this one? Yes, I'd like. How can I eat this one? Can you tell me what can I do with knife? Must I wash or not? But how? Until all your words in your mind was closed because this door was closed before you. How you can open this word? Try to use this morphological, what I told you a few minutes ago. So in these lessons, I will give for you simple words in example improvisation sentences. And you can try to improvise sentences too. And for God, this is the right from the position of grammars or wrongest method is analyze your, for example, accent. Yes, this is the word. Forget for this stupidity. Use this word. And if you learn one word, generate from this one word more words. But use these words. Maybe you learn 20 words. Maybe you learn 20 words daily. But until you don't use these words, these doors will be closed. And simple question, for example, with strawberries, or with cake, or with plate, will be closed because you overthink everything. This is plate or cake. Cake is from UK English or American English or which type of words? How much seconds I missed again and again? Missed or lost? Lose, this is irregular verb or not? This is not for you. If you'd like to use English, use what you can use. Missed or lost. Oh. Or this is read. I will read. This book is read. Read what? Readable. Yes. And accent. This accent is very good. Try to work with these words. This is the reason why you began to learn these words. Not only for practice and repeat or any stupidity. Spacey repetition. What? Speak. That's all. How much hours you speak at today? How much? How much I speak, if you ask me? 20 minutes. Without script. And you? How much? Can you tell me how can I eat this one? What I must to do with knife? Until not. Maybe your paper in your pocket about C2 exam is perfect. But this is not English. English is so easy, use it only. Okay, I told you a lot of information in this video about morphophonological derivation matrix. In all my lessons, I will give for you one word in a lot of situations, and I will give for you an improvised sentence, questions, answer, because this one is at all time together. If you ask something, which type of answer will be available? Yes, I'd like. Oh no, thanks, I don't like. Maybe later, I don't know at this moment. 3 types. Okay. That's all. This was my intro for morphophonological derivation matrix. And in my first lesson will be our example word speak. So go to our first lesson and try to hear it, my examples, and under my video description I will give for you this word and try to improvise too with these sentences and forget for this stupidity, this is good, this is false, or I must do it. And never forget, only speak, never write, never. Only speak loudly. This is loud out or loudly. This is very nice. This is not so good. Yes, this is so good. Only use it. When your English will be better, you can ask yourself, oh, for your teacher, is my English so good? Can I change anything in my English? Until you can tell me simple basics in your daily life. Any doors was open before you. And what is behind me? Nothing, because I can tell you. What can I do with mango, or with strawberries, or with cake? Can I eat this cake, or I ate this cake? This is ate, or how can I? This is irregular verb. Yes, I eat, I ate, or how? Or I must use have, or been, or be. Okay, and you, how much seconds you missed again and again? I ate this cake. I like to eat. I'm eating this cake. This is right? Maybe not. But I use it at this moment, at this situation, in this second, and never overthink. This is so simple. That's mean this is the reason why I fabric this method, inside this method, morphophonological derivation matrix. Because you can generate more and more words from one word. And you can speak. That means your vocabs will be richer and bigger if you use these words in your daily life. Okay, that's all. Go to the first lesson and practice. Practice and practice. Repeat and repeat and again repeat. And forget for stupidity, please.